his ass. Hey, what's Lena say? She say, a diddy dun dun. A diddy dun dun. Diddy, he dun dun. Diddy, he dun dun. Cause I'm paid. Hey. Cause I feds is on his ass.
Like this video, like this video, like this video.
What's Lena say?
Yes, it is.
She say, a diddy dun dun.
Diddy.
A diddy dun dun.
Hey, son.
Diddy, he dun dun. Diddy, he dun dun. Cause I feds.
Cause the feds, hey, cause the feds.
Cause the feds is on his ass. Hey.
Yes, he did.
Hey, what's Lena say? She say, a diddy dun dun. A diddy dun dun. Diddy, he dun dun. Diddy, he dun dun.
Cause the feds, cause the feds, hey, cause the feds, hey.
Cause the feds is on his ass. Hey.
Yes, it did.
Hey,
like this video, like this video, like
she
this
say, a
video.
diddy dun dun.
Diddy.
A diddy dun dun.
Diddy.
Diddy, he dun dun. Diddy, he dun dun. Cause the feds. Hey. Cause the feds is on his ass. Hey, what's Lena say? She say, a diddy dun dun. A diddy dun dun. Diddy, he dun dun. Diddy, he dun dun. Cause the feds.
Cause the feds, hey, cause the feds, hey.
Cause the feds is on his ass. Hey, what's Lena say? She say, a diddy dun dun. A diddy dun dun. Diddy, he dun dun. Diddy, he dun dun. Cause the feds.
Like this video, like this video, like this video. Yes, it is.
Cause the feds is
And
on
remember
his
to
ass.
share it. Share this video, share this video.
Hey.
Your health is your
What's
biggest
Lena say?
asset.
She say, a
Find
diddy dun dun. A diddy dun dun. Diddy, he dun dun. Diddy, he dun dun. Cause the feds. Hey. Cause the feds is on his ass.
Like this video, like this video, like this video. We got a lot of
She say, a diddy dun dun.
Diddy.
A diddy dun dun.
Diddy.
Diddy, he dun dun. Diddy, he dun dun.
Cause the feds.
Hey. Cause the feds is on his ass.
Like this video, like this video, like this video. We got all of the
She say, a
receipts.
diddy dun dun. She say, a diddy dun dun. Diddy, he dun dun. Diddy, he dun dun. Cause the feds.
Cause the feds, hey, cause the feds, hey.
Cause the feds is on his ass. Hey, what's Lena say? She say, a diddy dun dun. A diddy dun dun.
People City TV.
Diddy, he dun dun. Diddy, he dun dun. Cause the feds.
Cause the feds, hey, cause the feds, hey.
Cause the feds is on his ass. Hey, what's Lena say? She say, a diddy dun dun. A diddy dun dun.
Hey.
Diddy, he dun dun.
Diddy.
He dun dun.
Cause the feds. Gathering close. Like this video, like this video, like this video.
Cause the feds is on his ass. Hey.
We got all other receipts. We got all other receipts from inside of the courthouse. Yes, it
A
is.
diddy dun dun. Diddy, Diddy, he done done. Diddy, Diddy, he done done. Cause I fed.
That's a fence, hey. That's a fence, hey.
Cause I fed this on his ass. Hey, 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 hey. What's Lena say? She say, yeah, diddy, diddy, dun, dun.
Man. Like this video, like this video, like this video right now. Like this video, like this video, like this video right now. We've got a lot of things to get into. Welcome to the official King Pain Show. Yeah, what's up? The home of the lituation, the littest place on earth. Like this video, like this video, like this video. We want the notifications to go out. We've got all of the receipts, court transcripts from inside the courthouse today. Find out what was said, what's going on, what the prosecution is saying, and what the defense is saying, along with the judge's commentary when. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. My. Like this video, like this video, like this video when. You see the title. You see the title. Diddy not getting out today when. Yes, it did. There will be no decision on his bail on today. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. The bail is on hold. Yes, it did. The judge is requesting more time to deliberate and will give his ultimatum. Promptly next week. Yes, it did. Live court transcripts from inside the courthouse with the official King Pain when. Gather in close. Like this video. Like this video when. Grab your popcorn. Grab your snacks. Come on back when. And get ready to get into some things. Like this video. Like this video. Like this video when. Oh, let's get these likes up. Let's get these likes up so we get our notifications out when. Let's get our likes up so we can get our notifications out when. Like this video, like this video, like this video. It's up and stuck here in the home of the lituation. Ooh, one more place. One more place. One more place. I almost forgot. Like this video, like this video, like this video. We got a lot of things to get into. Broadcasting around the world when. Yes, it did. It is the official King Pain Show. Whenever you get through. Yes, it is. Like this video, like this video, like this video right now. My. Like this video, like this video, like this video right now. Yes, I want to see you guys making noise in the chat. Make a lot of noise in the chat. Let me see those crowns in the chat. It's up and it's stuck here in the home of the lituation. Please act like you know this video, like this video, like this video. Like this video, like this video, like this video. This is the official King Pain Show. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Ask somebody when. Ask somebody when. Like this video, like this video, like this video. Act like you know where you're at when. Like this video, share this video. Don't cost you a motherfucking thing to keep it lit. Okay, with the king. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Like this video, like this video, like this video when. All is up and stuck here in the home of the lituation. Many, many updates, many insights as to what's actually going on inside Diddy's cell and with his actual indictment were revealed today in court. A lot of people didn't really understand why he was being indicted or what they were using for the indictment. What information exactly, what evidence exactly do they have to indict Diddy on all of these things? And just as I suspected, okay, on period, I was right again, Crown family. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. It's the Cassie Ventura complaint. It's the video from the Intercontinental Hotel. It's Diddy beating Cassie, viciously attacking Cassie in the hotel hallway, throwing objects at her, kicking her, stomping her, and all, dragging her back to the room. My. Like this video, like this video, like this video. Can you guys hear me? I just got a call. I always get calls. I don't know. I always be getting these calls. I always be getting these calls. Like this video, like this video, like this video. Win. My. Like this video, like this video, like this video. Win. We've got a lot of things to get into. We've got a lot of things to get into, as you guys can see. We have the court transcripts here in-house. Win. Like this video, like this video. We have boots on the ground in New York, outside of the courthouse. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. I put the link to that footage on the community feed. Please check out Mama Flip's channel right here on the YouTube. When she's been reporting live from outside of the courthouse for the Crown. Yes, it did. You guys all make sure that you guys subscribe to Mama Flip's platform right here on the YouTube. Like this video, like this video, like this video right now. Yes, it is. We've got a lot of things to get into. Let's get these likes up. Let's get these likes up. Diddy not getting out today. Not today. Not today, weird. According to the district attorneys, the bond package is not suitable. The judge asks something about, has this ever, been done before? Has anyone ever been able to get a bail and have 24-hour surveillance? And how do we know that he won't ultimately pay these alleged security guards off? Ultimately, it all comes down to trust. My. And the Judge Subramanian. Yes, it did. Subramanian is asking for more time. So ultimately, the bond is on hold. When my. How many of you guys believe that Diddy is going to get a bond? Let me know in the chat. Let me know it in the chat. Put a 1 for yes, put a 2 for no. When it seems like the judge is ultimately trying to get him a bond, feels like he has the right to a bond, but the bond packages that they are suggesting are not suitable. No one has ever been granted a bond of this nature in history. Like, again, he does not deserve special privilege just because he is a celebrity, especially when he's being accused of such heinous crimes. Yes, it did. Like this video, like this video, like this video. Angel McCants said no. Miss Lisa D said no win. A lot of people are hoping that he doesn't get granted a bond. Ultimately, he's a danger to society, the victims, and himself. He's already been accused of witness intimidation and obstruction of justice. Ultimately, you can't trust Diddy. You can't trust Diddy, and he's not even living underneath the rules of the MDC. He's not following the jailhouse rules as it is. So how can you expect him to follow the rules if you give him a bail? My. Like this video, like this video, like this video. It's up and it's stuck here in the home of the lituation. Let's go. Let's go.
He done that, cause that is. Hey.
Let's get these likes up. Let's
Cause
get these
that
likes
is
up.
on his ass. Hey,
My.
hey,
My.
hey. What's Lena saying?
My.
She saying,
A few disclaimers before we get started. This video is not made for kids, and everything being shown to you guys during this video is being shown to you guys underneath the fair use and copyright doctrine. It's my opinion mixed with receipts. Check it out if you want to take it. Just don't be weird. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. My. What's wrong with the thumbnail? What's wrong with the thumbnail? My. Not fix the thumbnail. Not fix the thumbnail. What's wrong with the thumbnail? Like this video, like this video, like this video. Should Diddy be granted a bond? Let me know in the chat. Give me your thoughts. This is the official King Pain show where everyone's opinion is respected as long as it's not a dusty one. So be able to stand on your square. Don't start reaching for the king, win, or on period. Stand on business. Like, I don't care if you want Diddy to be free. That ain't got nothing to do with me. That's your opinion. I, for one, think he's right where he need to be. At least for now, until the evidence is sorted through. Because ultimately, we don't want to risk jeopardizing the case and losing the diddler. He's already planning his escape. Talking about let him stay at his mansion. There will be no boat. There's a dock and there's water, but we'll make sure there's no boat. Bitch, please. Diddy gonna be in Bali by the morning, bitch. Stop. Stop. Diddy gonna be in Bali by the morning, weird. If these hoes don't stop playing with me. My. Y'all like this video, like this video, like this video. Let me see if there's any updates. Because I got court transcripts. I had to update before everybody else. Let me see if anybody else got the update. Nope, nobody got the update yet. Nobody got the update yet. Well, okay, you heard it here first. You heard it here first. Did he not get it out today? The judge is asking for more time when, okay, on period. I got the receipts. Find out what happened in court. Like this video, like this video. Yeah, it's not being reported yet. It's not being reported yet when, okay, on period. It's not being reported yet. We have all of the transcripts from inside the courthouse today. Like this video, like this video, like this video right now. Like this video, like this video, like this video right now. My. Okay. 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 Make sure I got all my receipts. Making sure I got all my receipts. Like this video, like this video, like this video. Where? Let's get these likes up. Let's get these likes up. Let's get these likes up. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Now, before we get into the mess, you guys already know what time it is. It's time to represent your shit. Let me know where you're watching from. What you think about the title? What you think about this Diddy indictment win? Diddy not getting bail? Do you want Diddy to get bail? Do you want Diddy to get out win? Let me know. Everyone's entitled to their opinion over here. Win. Let me know win. Like this video, like this video, like this video win. It's time for our Crown family. Roll call. Yes, it is. Who's ready to go, Dusty? Who's ready? Who's ready? You'll never guess what I found in the dust. Yes, it is. Yes, the official campaign got boots on the ground. We got people inside the courtroom. We got people outside the courtroom. And my peoples, they take good notes. Win. Yes, it is. They take good notes. We got good receipts over here. We ain't gathering close. Gathering close. You heard it here first. Did it! Bond is on hold. Yes, it did. Whenever you get through, whenever you get through, whenever you get through, like this video, like this video, like this video. It's time for our Crown family anthem. Yes, it is. It's time for our Crown family. Not our anthem, win. Not our anthem. We do that on the Lituation Network. Okay, up here. This is the official King Bang show. Calm down. It's time for our Crown family. Roll call. Let me see those crowns in the chat. Let me see those crowns in the chat. Represent your shit. Where you watching from when? Sometimes you got to pop out and show niggas. Yes, it did. What a Crown family at? What a Crown family at? What a Crown family at? Let me see those crowns in the chat. Let me see those crowns in the chat. Yes, it did. Talk to me. I talk back. This is the interactive segment of your day. If you don't got nothing good to say, just drop some crowns in the chat. Drop some crowns in the chat. Drop some crowns in the chat. If you're ready to get into some things, let me see them crowns. Let me see them crowns. It's up and it's stuck. It's up and it's stuck. Let's go. Fish Campaign got all other receipts. Nobody else got these receipts. Nobody else got these receipts. Win. Leave it to the Fish Campaign to bring some clarity to a dusty situation. Who wants to know what happened inside the courthouse today? Who wants to know what was said? Who wants to hear the arguments? You know, the judge asked him to come back and argue those legal paths. Well, I have the argument that the defense put up on today, Win. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Looks like those legal pads are going to be used. Either way. Either way, being that legal can't be found anywhere on the legal pads. Yes, it did. The judge really came down on him hard and told him to make sure that the information that you're giving me moving forward is accurate. Thought that he was going to pull a fast one on the judge. Yes, it did. Yeah, that Mark Agnifilio is a very deceptive character as well. He's clearly on Diddy's payroll and has been participating, complicit in criminal activities as well, being that it's criminal to intimidate a witness or a victim. My. Which is exactly what Diddy's to-do list was suggesting. And apparently, according to Mark Agnifilio, this was attorney-client privilege. So what are you and your client up to exactly? My. Like this video, let me see them crowns in the chat. Let me see them crowns in the chat. I'm waiting for the Crown family to get through. I'm waiting for the Crown family to pull through. Like this video, like this video, like this video. Let's get these likes up. Let's get our notifications out when we want the Crown family in the building. We want the Crown family in the building. What a Crown family at? What a Crown family at? What a Crown family at? Little do you know, when you subscribe to this video, you become family. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Wear your crowns with pride. Wear your crowns with pride. Shout out to all the new subscribers, by the way. We continue to grow each and every day. Get into the numbers. Get into them numbers. Don't lie. People do. The numbers don't lie. People do. Yes, it did. Shout out to all the new subscribers, Crown family. Continue to show the new girls a good time around here. Show them all around the palace. Let's get them in the group chat win, the 24-hour group chat that I created for all of you guys. Yes, it did. To turn up win. Let's go and turn up. Okay, like we do. Yes, it did. We about to have some House of Pain watch parties coming up. Stay tuned for that. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Like this video, like this video, like this video. Numbers don't lie, Diddy do. Numbers don't lie, Diddy do. Like this video, like this video, like this video. Let's get these numbers up. Yes, it did. Shout out to all the returning subscribers, the members, the vets, the OGs, the trophies. You know that you guys are the backbone of this platform. And I love you, and I appreciate you all. Yes, it did. Continue to show up and show out for the king like you do, and I'll do the same for you. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. What that anthem said when? What that anthem said when? You mess with on. We all gonna come beat your ass. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Fran, put that chair down. Put that Fran. Put that chair down. Put that chair down. Crown family don't play about the king. Swing God, yeah. Oh, let go of her hair, Fran. Fran, let go of her hair. Pull some hair. Oh, don't Diddy do up her ass like Diddy did Cassie with. Let her go. Let her go. Don't stomp her out like that weird. Don't stomp her out like that weird. Hey, in the water. Hey, in the water, children. Yes, it did. Hey, in the water. Yes, it did. And douse that bitch with some Diddy. Oh, is that what that was? Is that what that was? And douse that bitch with some Diddy. Oh. Yes, it did. Like this video, like this video, like this video. Let me see those crowns in the chat. Let me see those crowns in the chat. It's time for our Crown Family roll call. Hey, Crown Family. I'm so glad that you can make it. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Okay, on period. Shout out to the Crown Family that's liking this video, making sure our notifications go out so that the whole gang can pull up. Yes, it did. We need the whole Crown Family in the building for the reading of these transcripts. Yes, it did. Like this video. Let's get these likes up, Win. Let's get these likes up, Win. We need the whole body in the building for the reading of these transcripts. Let me see those trophies in the chat. Is up and stuck here in the home of the situation. Let's go. Hey, Joy. Yes, it did. Hey, Joy. I know that's right. I'm so glad that you can make it real. Joy in the building. Yes, it did. Clarissa. Hey, Clarissa, friend. Yes, it did. I'm so glad that you can make it weird. Oh, what do you think about this whole Diddy bond thing? Do you think that Diddy deserves a bond? Are they violating his civil rights by not giving him a bond? Or is it just that the stipulations are not common? Like they have this bond request, but it's just so uncommon that it just, the judge don't know what to do with it, you know? Ultimately, the judge asked everyone to go back to the drawing board and to figure out something else because this not going to work. The state is not satisfied. My. Like this video, like this video, like this video. Hey, just Mona. Hey, friend. I'm so glad that you can make, yeah, if you don't have a crown on, I don't even see you. I don't even see you right now. It's the Crown Family roll call. This is time. This is your time this is my time to connect with the crown. To connect, put your crown on in. You want me to talk? Put your crown on in. Put your crown on in. You supposed to show up with your crown. Show up with your crown. And I like the video on the way in, friend. What are you doing? You just all over the place today. You're late. You don't got your crown on. And you didn't like this video. Like, what's going on? Do you need us to pray for you or something? Because you know we're here if you need us. Oh, friend, I just got to hold the girls accountable. You know what I'm saying? Like, you look a little disheveled today. You all right? All right, friend. Okay, gathering close. I ain't gonna call security on you today. I'm gonna let you live. Like this video, like this video, like this. Girl, this girl be showing up any old type of way, man. Yes, it did. Hey, just Mona. Hey, friend. Yes, it did. Angie Berry. Hey, friend. I'm so glad that you can make it. It's lit, lit. It's lit with, okay, over here, official keep got all other receipts. We got the court transcripts from today. Nobody else got it. Nobody's even reporting on what happened when court been over. You think they still in court? They're on New York time. I'm in Cali. Nobody know, but the king knows. The king knows. That's why I need y'all liking this video, and that's why I need y'all sharing this video. We got the courtroom transcript. Did he not get it out today? Did he not get it out? Did he may not get out next week? Judge Subramanian still has to decide on, his bond. And as of right now, the defense hasn't presented anything that will work for the state ultimately. They're trying to have him go stay in his home in Florida. They said, no, bitch. He needs to stay here in New York. Where can he stay here in New York? Where can he go in New York? Bitch, y'all think that y'all slick. What is you talking about? Hey, Black Butterfly! Hey, Fred. I'm so glad that you can make it, friend. Yes, it did. Like this video, like this video, like this video. Weird. I know that's right. Denise. Ooh. Hey, Denise, friend. It's lit. It's so lit. I'm so glad that you can make it. I know you like this video already, huh? Yes, it did. Denise said, boy, I liked on the way in. Don't play with me. Yes. Spiritually protected tarot in the building. I miss you too, friend. Where you been at? Where you been at? Gathering clothes. Okay, on period. Tiffany Willis. Hey, friend. Laura Lee in the building. Hey, Laura. Hey, friend. Melanie Jones in the building. Hey, Melanie. Hey, friend. I know that's right. I'm so glad that you can make it. Yes, period. Yes, did you like this video? Like this video, friend. Danielle. Hey, Danielle. I know that's right. Hey, Danielle, friend. I love you, friend. I'm so glad that you can make it. Miss Lisa D. Yes, friend. Ooh, I love your crowd, friend. What have you done with your crowd? It's amazing, friend. Yes. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. Yes, it did. Hey, friend. I love you, friend. Yes, it did. 2 minutes left for the roll call. Hop out of the bushes and be acknowledged. Kimberly Lachelle, Kiss of Bliss. I know that's right. Hey, oh, yes, it did. It's lit. It's lit. God blesses 23. And won't he do it? Won't he do it? Yes, he will. Yes, it did. Somebody quick, go and make sure that the support features are pinned. Somebody quick, go and make sure that the support features are pinned. JBAK in the building. Hey, JB. Hey, fan. Did you like this video? We need everybody liking for the read of these court transcripts win, okay, on period. We need everybody liking. Hey, grandmother. Yes, it did. What a wonderful day in the neighborhood. What a wonderful day to be Crown family. Yes, it did. Would you be mine, Crown family? Yes, it did. If you're not Crown family already, I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what you're doing. You're missing out, Win. Subscribe to this video already. Like, it's the latest place on earth. Look around. Look around, Win. We got all the receipts. Okay, on period. If there's nothing else, if we don't do nothing else, Win, we always come with a good receipt. Ask somebody, Win, girl. Ask somebody, Win, girl. That's all you got to do is ask around. That's all you got to do is ask around. This is the latest place on earth whenever you get through. Whenever you... Hey, Michi! Hey, friend. My. Michi said his house arrest should be home with no phone service, no internet service, no visitors except his attorney, food delivered by Uber Eats in clear containers, grocery delivered in clear plastic bags. Nah, friend, that's too much freedom. Nope. Nope. If that's the case, we all should be able to done that. That's the case, we all should be able to done that. Like, nope. That's too much. That's way too much freedom. Way too much freedom, Win. How you supposed to order Uber Eats anyway with no phone service and no internet, friend? Like, come on, friend. Like, yes, it did. Like this video, like this video, like this video. We got a lot of things to get into. You see the title. You see the title, Win. It's up and stuck here in the home of the lituation, Win. Yes, it did. Quick! We're looking for the quickest Twitter fingers in the chat to give me a number of the day. Yes, it did. You guys all know how important it is to support your favorite content creators whenever you get through. Yes, it did. YouTube is taking, like, what, 45% out of your favorite content creators' checks all the way across the board. So remember to hop out of the bushes and support this show. And remember that we can't do it without your support. My supporters are literally the backbone of our content. And that's why we call them the trophies. If you noticed, I'm not as big as the other girls. But, you know, they be hating on me anyway. Yes, they did. Yes, keep a bad bitch name on their motherfucking tip. Yes, they did. Yes, it did win. That's because their fish campaign come with all the receipts and the number of the day. Shout out to I Am Joy, the quickest Twitter fingers in the chat. I know that's right. And my friend, hey, I am Joy friend. I love you, friend. Yes, it did. And the number of the day is 15. Yes, it did. Like this video. Like this video. Like this video. Yeah, that's way too much freedom, friend. Diddy is bound to escape with all that freedom. Okay, on period. He don't need no phone to escape. He don't need no phone to escape. He don't need no internet to hit the road, Jack. Okay, on period. The less technology, the better. Okay, on period. He don't need no technology from here to Bali. Okay? He don't need no technology from here to Bollywood, okay, up here. He was already playing his getaway with, and they almost let his ass out. They almost let his ass out win, okay? But somebody had to nudge the damn judge, like, nigga, what did you done? What did you done, win, okay, on period? It don't matter if there ain't no boat in this motherfucking dock. That boat gonna pull up in the middle of the night, and next thing you know, Diddy black ass is gonna be gone. Yes, it is. Like a thief in the night. Yes, it is. Wake up, he gonna be recording live from Bali. Recording live from Bali. He gonna be live every day talking about he's spreading the love weird, okay, oh, period. Ultimately, this whole sex trafficking ring that they're trying to put down with you know, will continue to flourish with the diddler being able to roam the streets. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy. Thank you, friend. Shout out to I Am Joy. You guys all follow my friend I Am Joy over there to the support feature win and support the show. Yes, it is. Support the show. Support. We can't do it without your support. We got to get these likes up, win. We got to get these likes up, win. I'm not pulling out these transcripts, win. I'm not pulling out these receipts, win. Ain't nobody else got these receipts, win. Until we get these likes up, win. We got 100 people in the building. We should have 100 likes on this video whenever you get through. It don't cost you nothing to keep it real. It don't cost you nothing to keep it lit, win. Yes, it did. It don't cost you nothing to keep it 100. You know you enjoying this content, win. Hop out of the bushes and find that like button, win. It's up and it's stuck here in the home of the situation. Let's go. Hop out of the bushes and find that like button. Crown Family, show them where the like button at. What a Crown Family at? What a real Crown Family at? What are people rocking with the king? What are people that standing but with the king? What are people that stand behind the king, stand with the king, rock with the king, win, push a hole in the water for the king, win? Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Show these girls where the like button at. Okay, on period. It ain't gonna cost you nothing to win. You go on about your day. You go on about your life. Okay, on period. It ain't gonna cost you nothing to win. It ain't gonna cost you nothing to win. Like this video, You know this lit over here. You know this lit over here, win. Let's get these likes up. Let's get these likes. And no refunds on likes. No refunds on likes. Don't be weird. Don't be. I seen your friend. I seen you tried to take your like away. Put it back. Put it back. Put it back. No damn refunds on likes. Weirdo. Security. Go watch the damn like button because these motherfuckers is making it up. Go watch the damn like button. My damn duster act. Some damn dusty ass shit win. Girl. Like this video. I know if that's right. Thank you, Angie. Thank you for you. I know if that's right. You guys all follow my friend Angie Berry over there to the support feature and support the show. Support the show, weird. Support the show, weird. Security, can you escort her over there to the support feature? Yeah, make sure that none of these dusty bitches touch her. Yeah, that's my friend. That's my friend. That's my friend right there. Period. So Support this show. Support this show. It's up and it's stuck weird. Okay, on period. Get your own private security escort to the support feature. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. I'm waiting on you. I'm waiting on you. Like this video. Like this video. Like this video. With. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Live. Live. From the home of the lituation, we have the court transcripts. We have the court transcripts. Like this video. Like this video. Like this video. My. This is Sean Diddy Combs' third time for bail. Third time arguing his bail. Will the third time be a charm? Let me know it in the chat. Do you think that Diddy will get out? Do you believe that Judge Subramanian will give Diddy a bail ultimately? Will Diddy continue to try to seek a bond if he's not given a bail? Will this continue until May? Like, is this common? Like, why is he been given so many times to argue his bond? 3 strikes you're out. He just might get it. It's gonna be some lurking tonight win. My. It's possible they done screwed up a lot of things about this case. Did they screw up? Did they screw up? According to Judge Subramanian, legal is not on any of the legal paths. That was a campaign that Diddy and his legal team put together to make the prosecution look inadequate, as if they're targeting Diddy. Diddy is trying to turn this into some sort of racial thing, alleging that, you know, the prosecution is racist and they have it out against him. This is not a black versus white thing. It's as if Diddy doesn't know what he's being accused of. He's taking zero accountability for the freak-offs, for beating Cassie, for Don Richards, Little Rod, or anyone else. All these people are not lying. And when you decide to start telling the truth, that's when things will start to change for you. Diddler. Yes, it did. For you and the little diddlers. Yes, it did. The truth, girl, shall set you free. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Until then, get comfortable with your jailhouse boy toys. Yes, it did. And the new layout of your freak-offs. My. Like this video, like this video, like this video. Yeah, Diddy is a dangerous man. Even before the indictment, even before the Cassie Ventura video, Diddy has always been considered a dangerous man. Diddy trying to spin this on the prosecution and make it as if they're trying to paint him out to be a dangerous man. They edited the Cassie Ventura video. I didn't throw a vase at her. I threw the contents of the vase at her as if it makes it any better, alleging that they were in a mutually domestic relationship. Like, so you really expect us to believe that you and Cassie was just kickboxing every day? Like, this was like a sparring match or something. You slapped that woman down to the floor and proceeded to stomp on her head. Then proceeded to drag her back to the room so that she could finish getting her freak off on with you and your sex worker friend. My. Like this video, like this video, like this video. Let's get these likes up. Let's get these likes up. Win. Let's get these likes up. Win. My. I didn't see nothing mutual about the stomping. Absolutely. I didn't see nothing mutual in the video. Apparently the video was edited when Cassie was fighting back, I guess. The parts of Cassie fighting back were taken out, apparently. I honestly don't believe it. I don't believe it. And I have the argument that the prosecution presented as well in court today. What I need for you guys to do is like this video. Let's get these likes up. Let's get our notifications out when we're just 13 likes away. We're just 13 likes away. Like this video, like this video, like this video. My. His team must have picked this judge. He was only appointed to the bench last year, and he only got appointed to this case because the previous judge was unavailable. Her calendar was full, and Diddy asked for a speedy trial. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. You know, he believes that he's innocent and that the feds don't have anything on him. But again, the feds wouldn't be doing all this if they didn't have anything. What are your thoughts? Do you believe that the feds have something? You know, I didn't believe that there were tapes. But apparently there are tapes. According to these court transcripts, there are tapes. The judge has viewed the tapes, and I mean, I didn't believe a lot of it at first, but then you got Diddy's attorney coming forward and, confirming, it was Diddy's attorney, Mark Agnifilio, confirming that, this was a freak off. I talked to the sex workers. These freak offs happen. They usually consisted of, Diddy, a male sex worker, and Cassie, and, I honestly feel like Mark Agnifilio did Diddy a disservice, because before Mark spoke out, it was Cassie's word, Cassie's complaint against Diddy's word, and it was Diddy's lie that made us turn to Cassie. But then here come Mark Agnifilio, Diddy's attorney, and he's participating in the downfall of Diddy, the docuseries, and he's pretty much putting the nail in the coffin. Like nothing he has given us has made Diddy look any better. So now your defense is they were in a consensual domestic relationship. What the fuck is that? Don't nobody want to get beat on? Well, let's you're off your meds and you into weird sadistic shit like Jackie, Jaguar Wright, then, I guess, but normal people don't find love in being beaten. The tapes were made to have leverage on these people. I was just thinking that, Official King Payne. Wait, what? Participating? Okay. I fought back mean. I respect that. Jack don't count. She is certified mental. Absolutely, friend. That's what I was just thinking. Like this video, like this video, like this video. Let's get these likes up. When we're just 8 likes away. Okay, from the live reading of the court transcripts. We just want to make sure all of our notifications get out and that the Crown family gets in the building when. Yes, it did. It's up and it's stuck here in the home of the lituation. Let's go. My. His team must have appointed this judge. Too much against him. He's very dangerous. My. Like this video. We're just 6 likes away. From the live reading of these court transcripts. Find out what happened today in court when the official campaign has all of the receipts. My. His defense was weak. My. Absolutely. Hey, Hollywood SC. I'm so glad that you can make it. I just noticed that you were here. Hey, friend. We're just 4 likes away. Let's get these likes up. Like this video. Live reading of the court transcripts when, as you guys can see from the title, Diddy is not getting out today. Bond on hold. Live reading of the court transcripts in just a few minutes. Like this video. There's a big difference in 50 Shades of Grey and the black hole Cassie was in. Absolutely. Yes, it did. Shout out to all my trophies in the building. If you guys are wondering what the number of the day is, it is 15. Remember to hop out of the bushes and support the show. We have Cash App, Super Chat, Venmo, Zelle, Crypto, PayPal, Gmail, Google Pay, however you want to do it. Remember to support the show. It's up and stuck here in the home of the lituation. We're just 2 likes away from the live reading of the court transcript. Gathering close. We have boots on the ground. We have people inside the courtroom and outside of the courtroom when gathering close. No one else has these receipts. No one else is reporting this yet. You heard it here first. Gather in close. We're just 1 like away. Hop out of those bushes and like this video. Hop out of those bushes and like this video. My. Yes, it did. We just hit the 100 like threshold. Let's get into the live read of these court transcripts. Remember to like this video and support us up and stuck here in the home of the lituation. Let's go. So in court today, Combs' attorney, Tony Rico, has come back into the gallery to speak with Diddy supporters. Alexandria Shapiro sitting, reading from a binder. 4 prosecutors in the front row. Drum roll, please. I know that's right. Thank you, Hollywood SC. Thank you, friend. You guys all follow my friend, Hollywood SC, over there to the support feature and support the show win. Yes, it did. We can't do it without you. I need the support. Yes, it did. Like this video, and remember to support the show. Yes, it did. Sean Combs is brought in wearing the MDC jail tan uniform. No handcuffs. He was granted his motion to appear in court with no handcuffs. Again, another privilege that he's being given because of his status. He makes a point of hugging his lawyer Mark Agnifilio, as he then sits next to his lawyer, Rico. My. Shout out to Hollywood SC. Thank you for gifting a membership, Will. Yes, it did. Oh, shout out to just Mona, Win. Make sure that you thank Hollywood SC for that membership, friend. Yes, it did. Like this video, like this video, like this video. While we wait for Judge Aaron Subramanian, noting that Combs, Sean Diddy Combs, is here, his lawyers are here, sitting in the middle of the three tables, so that the two U.S. Marshals, rather than stand directly behind the defendant, who is uncuffed, which is where they usually stand when he's cuffed, which is bizarre. They're on the sides. They're on the sides at the respective two tables while Diddy and his attorneys are seated in the middle of the courtroom. All rise. The Honorable Judge Subramanian. My. You all may be seated. Put that folding chair down, friend. Damn. Friend, my Crown family, stay ready so we don't have to get ready, period. Combs' lawyer, Rico. The family of Mr. Sean Love Combs are here. They traveled a long way, so Judge Subramanian comes in. He's like, all rise. And then he looks to Diddy's attorney, Rico. And Rico is like, you know, Diddy's family is here. They came from a long way. Blah, blah, blah. Judge Subramanian looked over at the family and thanked them for being there. Mr. Agnifilio, tell me about the legal pad. So, Judge Subramanian is ready to get to business. He feels slighted, okay? Mark Agnifilio lied to him in a desperate attempt to get a bail for Diddy. And we need answers. He's like, let's argue. Mark Agnifilio, what's to you? Tell me about the legal pads. Right out the gate. He come in right out the gate. He want to know about them damn legal pads. What you lied to me for? Yeah, friends. Shout out to GT in the video said, I'm sick of the favoritism. Laura Lee said, judges are off over here, so it's done. Yep, my daughter pointed that out. I do know when you're expecting to be released, you wear your own clothes unless you are privileged. My. That is, friend. It's over, friend. And, you know, the official campaign has all other receipts. There is no bond today, okay? But possibly next week. According to Judge Subramanian, he need more time to deliberate. Gathering close. Here's what happened in court today. Here's what happened in court today. So, Mark Agnifilio responds, well, the first time I saw them was Tuesday. Then he goes on to state, as we sit here today, I'm not sure when legal was written on each of them. I'm trying to get to the bottom of it. Different members of the defense team was telling him to write legal on the pads. There is a photo of a pad without legal on it. So it's clear that on November 1st, the sweep they did, they did not all say legal. My. So Mark Agnifilio acquiescing, alleging that, you know what? Those legal pads did not say legal. I mean, we advised him to put legal on the pads. I don't know why he didn't put legal on the pads. They didn't have legal. They was, but they are legal pads. I mean, and you know, the stuff within them was supposed to be privileged, but you're right. Legal was not on the pads. My. The judge responds, Judge Subramanian. The pad you handed up to me, did it say legal on it on November 1st? Mark Agnafilio responds, Diddy's attorney. Oh, shit. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. My. So the Judge Subramanian responds, moving forward, make sure your representations to me are true. My. In other words, stop lying, ho. That's perjury. The judge showing them grace because there could be many consequences imposed, such as fines and prison time. Not prison time, jail time. Yes, it did. So as you can see, Diddy's attorney, Mark, is very slimy, and he's willing to lie for Diddy. He's willing to lie, intimidate witnesses, and obstruct justice for Diddy, clearly. To misrepresent those legal paths. Ultimately, to cover Diddy's ass, because he has been obstructing justice. He has been trying to intimidate witnesses. He has been involving his family and others. He has been paying people off. And that's what was uncovered in those legal paths that didn't say legal. So ultimately, you guys all know what that means. It's not privileged information, and the prosecution can move forward with using what they recovered from those legal pads. The judge hasn't decided on it yet, but ultimately that's going to be the decision, being that legal is not on the legal pads. So nothing within the legal pads falls under attorney-client privilege because they weren't labeled correctly. Like, is Diddy dumb? They're not legal pads. They're not privileged tablets just because they're legal pads. You literally have to write legal on the pages so that they fall under attorney-client privilege. My. Like this video, like this video, like this video. Moving right along. Judge Subramanian responds, Mrs. Slavic, what's the status of Mr. Combs's laptop? Because they're supposed to be giving him some sort of laptop or tablet, while he's incarcerated. That's how they communicate these days. So the prosecution, Christine Slavic, responds. The laptop for him to review the discovery at the MDC. The idea is to preload the information he is allowed to have at the MDC on the laptop. There's a protective order, which really doesn't answer the question, where is the laptop? But apparently it's being loaded. Judge Subramanian responds, on the bail application, I don't have to deal with the Bostani case. The defense is saying there are extensive conditions proposed, including 24/7 security. What about the Fox case? The prosecution responds, there was no RICO charge in that case. The judge agreed because right now they're comparing other cases to Diddy's to see if, this case is similar to another case, what the outcome was of that case, if the defendant was granted bond, and if so, why Diddy can't be granted a bond in this case. So he's saying the Bastani case doesn't apply, on period. They're saying, what about the Fox case? He said that doesn't apply either. There was no RICO in that case. So they're continuing to argue up Diddy's bond. The judge responds, but I want to address the proposed conditions, So let's talk about these bond conditions. The prosecution states there has to be some level of trust that the defendant will follow the bond conditions. And then they state he will not. He cannot be trusted. Consider his conduct in custody. After the two judges' findings, because, they found contraband and did he sell drugs, drug paraphernalia, cell phones, electronics, and more. So he's not even following the MDC rules. He has contraband in his cell. He's intimidating witnesses, trying to obstruct justice. What makes you think that if we granted him a bond that he can be trusted to follow those proposed conditions? What are your thoughts? Let me know it in the chat. So if on the legal pad he had a diagram of the jail warehouse and a list of COs taking a bribe, prosecution is supposed to ignore the information, allegedly, if it had legal on the pad. Yep. Diddy dum dum. Yes, it did. Just shaking my head. What the heck? I know that's right. Like this video, like this video, like this video. Like this video, like this video, like this video. So the prosecution goes on to state, if he can't comply in custodial settings, he will not comply if released. Absolutely right. If he won't comply behind bars, he's not going to comply when he's free. They want to know what type of security firm. They suggested a co-conspirator, one whose phone was taken only the other day. The second suggestion was a defense investigator in this case. That investigator has been out contacting witnesses. Essentially, they work for him. This would be the defendant buying his way out. The judge replied, you've conceded that Bastani's bar does not apply here, right? You've cited his wealth to release him, so can't he use it? The prosecution response is, we're not seeking his continued detention based on his wealth, but rather danger, risk of flight, and obstruction of justice. My. Judge Subramanian wants to argue the obstruction of justice. He said, is this obstruction of justice your main argument? The prosecution responds, no. He's a danger to others as well. So, and then the judge responds, so not the flight risk? Not the risk of flight? They said no. The prosecution responds, no, we're still relying on that as well. He's all of those things. He's a danger to the community and himself, a risk of flight, and an obstruction of justice. Whenever you get through, he's all of those things. Yes, it is. Like this video, like this video, like this video when we are reading the live court transcripts. Okay? Well, the court transcripts live with the official campaign. Whenever you get through. Like this video, like this video, like this video. It's up in the step. Judge Subramanian responds, tell me about the obstruction of justice. The prosecution response is his continuing violation of rules. The judge responds, if he's running a PR campaign, is running a PR campaign obstruction? And the prosecution responds, that's not what we have here. Rather, it's his concerted effort to impact the integrity of these proceedings. The prosecution responds, he says, I want to reach the jurors. I need only one. My. The judge response is, well, he's not permitted to engage in any conduct to impact the jury pool. My. But he has the intent to do that. He has the intent. So the prosecution responds, it's his intent. It's obstruction It's obstructive conduct. He's violated the so-called gag order. He's the one who asked for the gag order in the first place. My, my, my. My, my, my. You know, they believe that he's in violation of the gag order, asking his family to post those birthday videos. You know, they believe that it's an intimidation tactic, and he's using his family to help him intimidate witnesses. My, my, my. The prosecution goes on to state, the court entered the order on October 25th. He started his campaign on October 27th. He couldn't even comply for 2 whole days. The judge continues to argue. At this point, I feel like he on Diddy's side, like, girl. He said, well, what about the Jeffries case, the Abercrombie and Fitch case, where the government agreed to release on a $10 million bond? My. So the prosecution prepared a letter because they knew the judge was going to ask about the Jeffries case. They respond, we did a letter. I have that letter here. Here's what the letter says. Okay, the prosecution not playing. Okay, the prosecution not playing. What they said? What they said?
Diddy diddy dun dun. Diddy diddy dun dun. Diddy diddy he dun dun. Diddy diddy he dun dun.
Cause the fans.
Hey.
They said we already thought of that. We thought of everything that you could think of. We prepared a letter for that. We prepared a letter for that. Because Diddy, he's done. He's done. Okay, we didn't work too hard to get him here. We're not letting him out. Listen to this.
Cause the fans is
On his ass.
Hey. What's Lena say? She say a diddy diddy dun dun.
Diddy diddy.
A diddy diddy dun dun.
Diddy diddy.
Diddy diddy he dun dun. Diddy diddy he dun dun. Cause the fans.
Okay. Praise break over. Gather in close. It's happening stuck here in the home of the lituation. You know there's more receipts where that came from. So let's get into this letter. So it says, Dear Judge Subramanian, the government respectfully submits this letter in advance of the hearing scheduled for November 22nd, 2024, in connection with the defendant's renewed motion for bail and in response to the court's inquiry about the relevance of the bail package ordered with the government's consent as to defendant Michael Jeffries in United States versus Jeffrey. For the reasons stated below, the circumstances in Jeffries are inopposite and provide no support for the defendant's bail application in the instant matter. Gathering close. We got all the receipts I tried to told y'all when. On October 17th, 2024, a grand jury sitting in the Eastern District of New York returned an indictment charging 3 defendants, including Michael Jeffries, with 1 count of sex trafficking in violation of 18 U.S.C. 1591 and 15 counts of interstate prostitution in violation of 18 U.S.C. 2422A as alleged from approximately 2008 to 2015, Jeffries and his co-defendants operated an international sex trafficking and prostitution business. Jeffries allegedly paid for dozens of men to travel within the United States and internationally to meet Jeffries and his co-defendants, to engage in commercial sex acts. In addition, Jeffries and his co-defendants relied on a security company to surveil and intimidate witnesses who threatened to expose their misconduct. Following his arrest, the government consented to Jeffries' release on a strict bail conditions, including a secure $10 million bond and home detention with electronic monitoring. So they're giving an instance they're going to be an example of how Jeffries was able to turn this security detail and have them working for him and helping him intimidate witnesses. The defense argues in its renewed bail motion that Combs is similarly situated to Jeffries and should similarly be released, on a $10 million bond and a home detention with electronic monitoring, But beyond superficial similarities, the high-profile position of the defendants in sex trafficking charges, the cases are materially different as to multiple factors the court must consider under the Bail Reform Act. So they're saying that, they believe that Diddy should be given a bail similar to Jeffries. Okay. A $10 million bond and home detention. However, Diddy's and Jeffries' case are different, very, very different. Okay. There are multiple factors that the court must consider. So first, the nature and circumstances of the offenses are substantially different. While the Jeffries case, which spans from 2008 to 2015, alleges the use of force, fraud, and coercion to engage men in non-consensual sex, there are no allegations that Jeffries committed non-trafficking related violent acts or that he used firearms during the charge period. The indictment against Diddy, Sean Diddy Combs, alleges both. With respect to the charged offenses, Jeffries does not include a racketeering offense. By contrast, Combs is charged with leading a racketeering enterprise that engaged in sex trafficking. Force, fraud, coercion, and forced to engage in prostitution. Like this video. So they're saying the difference between Jeffries and Diddy is that Diddy is dangerous, okay? He has guns. He uses his guns. He's used his guns. I mean, it's been alleged that he uses guns to force his victims to submit. So yeah, I mean, they believe, and that's one thing that is not being that I noticed that wasn't in Diddy's bond package, the electronic monitoring. Diddy hasn't once suggested an electronic monitoring system. What are your thoughts? Let me know in the chat. Do you guys think that Diddy's trying to flee? He don't want that electronic monitoring system. Because why is it not in the bail package? I mean, that's typical, right? I mean, we see, people, get out on house arrest often. But nobody, I feel, as notable as the diddler. I feel like Diddy is safer incarcerated right now than he would be free. Let me know your thoughts in the chat. The prosecution goes on to state, I think the better comparison is to the two prior denials of bail here. The Judge Subramanian, states, what about his claim the government spliced the video? Ooh, get into this. So now the Judge Subramanian wants to argue with the prosecution about splicing the video. He just dug into Mark Agnifilio's ass about the legal pads. Now he's getting ready to dig into the prosecution's ass about the video win. The prosecution states he apologized. That's the point. So judge asks, what about the spliced video? And the prosecution response is he apologized. That was the point. No matter if the video was edited, he knows what he did. The judge response, Judge Subramanian responds, Why did you use the spliced video and not the original video? The prosecution responds, because it was public. The cell phone footage was grand jury material, and we didn't want the defendant to be able to retaliate against the grand jury witness. We did add blurring of the victim's face. In 2016, the defendant bribed hotel security $100,000 to make it go away. Does it matter if he threw a vase or the contents of a vase? He admitted to it and apologized for it. This took place in the middle of a freak-off. The U.S. has evidence a male commercial sex worker was in the hotel room at that time. This is devastating evidence for the trial. It shows why he cannot be released on bail. He is violent and is committed to covering up his crimes. The evidence against him continues to mount. We've learned of punching and kicking employees and partners. My. There's a lot to unpack right there. That's a lot to unpack right there. My. So the judge again asked, why was the video spliced when? Why was the video spliced? The prosecution with a hefty response when, a much better defense than Mark Agnifilio put up for Diddy. They said that, the reason that we spliced it is because it was a part of the grand jury's indictment, and we didn't only splice it, we also edited the video to blur the victim's face, even though everyone could tell it was Cassie. Yes, it did. And why does it matter that we edited the video when he paid $100,000 to make it go away? Ultimately, he apologized. It doesn't matter whether he threw the vase or the contents of a vase. He physically attacked Cassie, and he also picked up weapons. We've also learned that Cassie isn't the only victim of his violent outbursts. There are other partners and employees as well. My. Like this video, like this video, like this video. Judge Subramanian response. Mark Agnifilio, he wants to hear from Mark. Okay. Combs' lawyer, Mark Agnifilio, he states, I'm going to have Mrs. Shapiro lead us off. This clown. So Alexandra Shapiro, she begins. He was not dragging her back to the freak-off. Where was he dragging her to, girl? Why was he dragging her to begin with? The judge, alarmed, surprised. He said there was dragging? You ain't seen the video, Judge? The judge ain't seen the video. The judge clearly hasn't seen the video from the hotel. He said there was dragging. Shapiro quickly tried to change the rhetoric. He said, I don't mean to. The judge said, there was kicking. The judge is very surprised that Diddy was dragging and kicking Cassie. He's like, what the fuck? Then all Shapiro could say was, well, he has apologized. Oh, okay. Judge Subramanian states, well, what about the 2018 text messages with victim 1 about violence? Mark Agnifilio, Combs' attorney, states, we have gathered more information about victim 1, even yesterday. I don't want to quote it because it's under seal and should be. It was consensual. Judge Subramanian responds, I don't want to quote from them, but you know the ones I mean. Mark Agnifilio responds, we are proposing an independent security firm. There was a mutually regrettable physical contact going on both ways. So he's saying that, both Diddy and Cashley were mutually hitting each other. They were mutually beating it. It was mutual. She would hit him, he would hit her, and vice versa. There was violence by this other person and by Mr. Combs, allegedly. So we can all assume that victim one is Cassie Ventura. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Again, they're using Cassie Ventura's complaint to indict Diddy on all of these charges and a slew of other evidence, that has come from the other lawsuits. Anything, the feds can gather, they're going to use it against him, including his own testimony. Combs' lawyer Shapiro states, in the LaFontaine case from 2000, the defendant told someone to lie by phone from the MCC. In the Gotti case from 1996, the head of the Gambino crime family, the witness received a kick in the ass. The government does not have that here. We cited the Trump case. Defendants have greater rights to speak than their lawyers. An Instagram post as well as, I don't know if I can. He's like, I don't know if I can. Because I guess there's certain things that they can't speak of because it's under seal. The judge states his communications from MDC. And, Shapiro says, Diddy's attorney, he says, the prosecution is motivated by racism. Okay. So, it wasn't that it was under seal. It was that he really, this is honestly disrespectful. This is disrespectful. You're disrespecting the judge and the judicial system and it's not that this is something that he believes, but it's something that his client is telling him to say, This is what Diddy wants. This is what Diddy wants people to believe, that this prosecution is motivated by racism. Quick! Let's take a poll. Let's take a poll, Crown Family. You know that this is the interactive segment of your day. Let me know in the chat. Do you believe that Diddy is being prosecuted because of the color of his skin? Do you believe that the prosecution is motivated by racism? Put a 1 for yes, put a 2 for no. Put a 1 for yes, put a 2 for no. I'll wait. I want to hear from you. Let me know. Let me know. This is the interactive segment of your day. Ooh, Nep said yes, but he is still evil. Miss Lisa D said no. Do you think that it has anything to do with Diageo and the spirit bosses, the billionaires that own the spirit industry? Do you think that it has anything to do with the fact that he pissed them off and tried to defame them and sue them for billions of dollars? Ultimately, is this them getting their lick back? What are your thoughts? Let me know it in the chat. I want to hear from you. Majority of the people believe that this is not motivated by racism. Okay, he's getting he's getting away with a lot of things that I don't believe that any other black men could get away with. Having contraband and drugs in the jail. He's not getting. Most people get in more trouble for those things. We haven't heard about Diddy getting any imposed sentences or time because of the violations. The Holy Spirit is the spirit of evil that dwells within him. My. And with everything within me, I will praise the Lord. Yes, it did. Like this video, like this video, like this video, win. Yes, it did. So, his attorney, Shapiro, goes on. I'm sure he's embarrassed. I'm sure he's shaking at this point after saying that stupid shit, that the prosecution is motivated by racism. Shapiro states, this is covered by the First Amendment messages. They point to Okay, this is covered by the First Amendment. The messages they point to are not instructions to lie. There is a barrage of negative media coverage. He has the right to respond to that. The judge states, Judge Subramanian states, why not go through counsel though? Shapiro states, well, we're happy to do that, but we're lawyers. It's not really what we do. Some of these recordings show that he's telling people just to tell the truth. Talk with my lawyer. My. So, uh, uh, even though Diddy's attorneys have participated in docuseries, they were on the downfall of Diddy, etc. and so forth. They've done press conferences. They've been on the news. Um, you know, Judge Subramanian is asking Diddy's counsel, well, why don't you, combat the negative media coverage? Why don't you speak on Diddy's behalf? Because they're saying that Diddy has the right to respond. And he's saying, well, Diddy should be going through counsel. And they're alleging that, well, this is not our thing. We don't do that. We're not content creators. We don't do the whole social media shit. Leave that to the girls, you know what I'm saying, that do that. In other words, Judge Subramanian goes on to say, well, what about victim 3? You're saying the communications are fine? And Shapiro responds, yes. And that's the same with victims 1 and 2, okay? Diddy did nothing wrong. He innocent. That's what they're alleging. Judge Subramanian goes on to say, what about the communications that are missing? What about the deleted text? What about the deleted messages? Agnifilio states, witness 1 reached out to Mr. Combs' counsel and asked us for a lawyer. We didn't do anything along those lines because it was an odd request. I don't know the factual answer. My. So Mark Agnifilio, this is breaking news, Win. I need to go and report on this, alleging that Cassie reached out to Diddy's counsel to ask for an attorney, to ask for help with an attorney. Why would Cassie need Diddy's help with an attorney after receiving that large payout, after suing him for trafficking her and forcing her to participate in prostitution? The judge responds, well, how do you know? How do you know this? And then my. Combs' lawyer states, there was a message from Mr. Combs to witness 1. I like to give it to you under seal. The prosecution Foster may know it does not give rise to the level of obstruction. I do not have the actual messages. Combs' lawyer Geragos. My client obeys me. For example, on victim 3, he stopped using ASAP and other phone lines. The messages with witness 1 were pre-arrest. He obeys us. He came to New York in the BOP. When I tell him not to do something, he doesn't. So, Diddy's attorney, Geragos, making a plea for his bond, saying that, he listens to us. He's a good puppy. Okay, on period. When we tell him to jump, he jumps. When we tell him to leap, he leaps. When we tell him not to do something, he don't do it. He listens to us. You can't do this. You cannot do this. Okay? Like this video, win. Ooh. Let me get the other receipts. Hold on one second. Okay. So consider witness 1. A participant in multiple freak-offs. Defendant continued to contact witness 1 after counsel was retained. The Instagram post was planned for a week using contact me ASAP and other inmate codes. My. So they're saying that, even after, the participant for many freak-offs, which is clearly Cassie, even after he was advised not to contact her, he continued to contact her from jail using other inmate codes and contact me ASAP. His family member said the lawyers say not to do it, and the defendant responds, "I don't care, it's my birthday." Judge Subramanian responds, "Ms. Shapiro said sharing codes is common and the conduct was covered by the First Amendment. The prosecution states the BOP handbook prohibits this. Defendant has used at least 8 inmate codes. He's bought them." The Judge Subramanian states, "They say Contact Me ASAP operates through True Links, Trust Fraud, Limited Inmate Computer Systems." The prosecution states it's not permitted. In the Jeffries, 1 is detained. Judge states, "A foreign national?" The prosecution states, "This is more similar to the cases where detention was ordered. R. Kelly, Keith Rainier, Larry Ray, The judge states, "I suggest both parties put in letters by Monday at noon about what type of communications Mr. Combs may engage in. Monday at noon, I see people from the second row standing up." Combs' lawyer, Tony Rico, "We had to email for a week to get him a file folder." My. Combs' lawyer Rico, his adult children are willing to obey. He's not a lawless person. "We spend hours at the MDC. Mr. Combs is writing down what I said. He's not out of control. DOJ is responsible for the MDC. Those calls from me all the time. And people call from me all the time and I hang up." Combs' lawyer Rico states he has access to cell phones in the MDC, but not under our conditions. He fights, he kicks, he makes phone calls. This can be addressed. Thank you. The Judge Subramanian states, "We're going to get a decision out prompt next week." Okay, not today. No decisions are going to be made today. Okay, I got to go home and I got to think about this when, okay? I need your letters on Monday. Court is adjourned, okay? So, in closing, and, Diddy's attorney states, so what if he fights? So what if he kicks? So what if he makes phone calls? So what if he has a cell phone in the MDC, but it's not under, our conditions? That all can be addressed. But we're here to discuss his bond. Are we going to get a bond? I mean, are you listening to yourself? Bitch, no. He's not even complying to the jailhouse rules, He's in clear violation. He's in there fighting. He's in there kicking. He's in there using, drugs. He has contraband in the cell. What makes you think he's going to follow the rules when he gets out? He hasn't followed the rules since he's been in. What are your thoughts, Crown Family? Let me know in the chat. You heard it here first. No bond will be set on today. Diddy is not getting out. Bond on hold. The judge is requesting more homework for the attorneys. He wants letters by Monday. Okay? He wants letters from both sides. Both sides, okay? Explaining what they think the ideal bond conditions should be, okay? Clearly, the judge, Judge Subramanian, is trying to get Diddy a bond, but, you know, the package is not suitable to the state. Where is that at? Where's that argument at? Because he literally looked over to the state and they said, hell no to the no, no, no. They said, no, that's not suitable for us. That's not suitable for us. That's not going to work. That's not going to work. That's what they said when. Like this video, like this video, like this video when. My. Now Sean Combs with a supplemental filing seeking bail with redaction 3 hours before the oral argument, Inner City Press. My. Let's see what that was. Dear Judge Subramanian, we submit this letter in further support of Mr. Combs' renewed motion for bond, with the accompanying exhibit, which is a letter the government sent to us at 11:32 p.m. yesterday evening. This letter was sent to us in response to targeted Brady requests. The proffers cited in the government's letter further support Mr. Combs' position, the weight of the evidence, and the nature and seriousness of the offense. 18 U.S.C. 3142, 2 and 4, as just one example in attempting to rebut the defense proffer. During the initial bail hearing, the government argued the following. Yesterday, the defense said they interviewed about half a dozen escorts who would dispute the government's account of what happened during the freak-offs. Our investigation is ongoing, and so I can say too much about this, but I will note that half a dozen escorts is just the tip of the iceberg of the number of escorts who have participated in freak-offs. My. So again, they're searching for the Brady, any information that will, that is in favorable of Diddy in this indictment. My. Like this video, like this video, like this video. On the mode. Okay? Like, duh. Like this video, like this video. If it was someone like me, they wouldn't even keep considering. Fran, Diddy got the right team. Let them remain weak. I didn't like when they changed the judge, but this is worse than anything I would have imagined. My. Yes, exactly. He's giving them homework. Like this video, like this video, like this video. I feel like I'm missing a little piece. Let me find it real quick. Like this video, like this video, like this video when... Ooh. Did they have a press conference after? Did they speak? Or did they just walk out? They just walked out? Nobody said nothing? Oh, the twins was there today? The twins was there? Okay. Yes, it did. Like this video, like this video, like this video when? Lord. Yeah, so no decision today. Letters Monday at noon. Then a written decision. Yeah, and then there will be a written decision given promptly according to the judge. My. Hold on. Trying to see, it's all mixed up, when girl. Oh, here we go. Did you like this video? Like this video, like this video, like this video. Your average individual can poke holes in their defense. Absolutely. And that's why they won't win. That's why they won't win. Okay? Diddy throwing his money at the wall at this point when it's just, he need a better defense. You know, attorneys who are less interested in participating in docu-series and more interested in defending him. But you know, Diddy on them damn drugs. He up in there on them damn drugs, friend. Up in there on them damn drugs, friend. He can't hardly tell you up from downwind, girl. That's why he's putting up with this ass poor defense. This piss poor defense. That's exactly why he's putting up with this piss poor defense. Oh, that's what I was supposed to do. Okay. His family said, the lawyers say, do not say not to do it, and the defendant responds, I don't care, it's my birthday. Oh yeah, no, that's pretty bad. I definitely went over that. I went over this. Oh no, we didn't go over this part. Now this part we did skip. Okay, let me go over it. I don't know how we skipped this part. So let's go back to where Gregoros was saying that my client obeys me when I tell him to do something, he does it. Okay. Combs lawyer superior states, I submit that the charges in the Jeffries and McCrombie case are worse than here. They allege an international sex trafficking business. They were raped and forced to engage in anal sex. EDNY says at docket 9. Shapiro states, while in Jeffrey's case, one defendant is 80 and the other is 71. Mr. Combs is 55. I hate to say it, that's not that young. Judge Subramanian states, the U.S. suggests he won't follow the conditions. Shapiro states, these conditions are more restrictive than in prison. So now they're about to argue about the restrictions, according to Diddy's attorneys, that, you know, his restrictions at home will be more strict than the ones in prison. I highly doubt it. What are your thoughts? This definitely isn't the dream team, okay, on period. He need Cardi B's team. Yes, he did. Judge Subramanian states, Mr. Agnifilio, where is the home that Diddy is allegedly supposed to be staying in? You know, say that he's given bail. Where would he stay? Agnifilio states, I don't want to give the address. It's on Star Island. There's a causeway. There's a dock. But there will be no boat. You don't have to worry about that. There'll be no boat. There's a causeway, there's a dock, it's on Star Island, but you know, there's not going to be a boat there, Judge, so you don't have to worry about that. He's not a flight risk, Judge. The fact that you even suggested this bullshit lets me know that he's thinking about fleeing. Why would they allow him to do house arrest on an island at a home with a causeway and a dock with no boat? That sounds like a boat could pull up at any time. Yeah, or a helicopter or anything else, you know? Yeah, the Judge Subramanian states, that's not going to work. Where can he stay in New York? Agnifilio states, give me a moment. So they go back to the drawing board. They're like, Diddy, you got anywhere in New York you could stay? Mark Agnifilio states, there's an apartment on the Upper East Side. Very East Side, on the Upper East Side. We have one available, 3 bedrooms. My. Judge Subramanian states, well, where would the 24-hour security guards be? Mark Agnifilio states, would you like to speak to him or me? It's Patriot Security. They merged with Crisis 24. There'd be 2 security guards in the apartment and 1 downstairs, so a total of 3. No access to phones or the internet except for calls with counsel arranged by the security personnel. This is more restrictive than the MDC. I don't get it. Like, 3-bedroom house, 3 naggers. Like, what makes you think that they're gonna be sitting up watching Diddy all day? Diddy's gonna have too much freedom, and ultimately, you know, he's gonna be allowed to do whatever he wants. Like, this don't even make sense. So, I mean, he's gonna be staying in one room, and the 2 security guards gonna be staying in the other room. Like, what is this? Just like a roommate situation? Like, I don't get it. How are 3 people gonna provide 24-hour security to Diddy? They're gonna be handcuffs. They're gonna be bars. You know, what surveillance? Like, what? This is what? Mark Agnifilio states, Mr. Combs would avoid all contact with anyone who may be a witness. I think he has a right to do that. So again, he thinks he has the right to do that. But I want to make it easy for the court, as easy as possible for the court. We are going to investigate thoroughly before the May 5th trial. He has the right to assist us in that. Judge Subramanian states, the government is saying Mr. Combs would be paying these people. It comes down to trust. Combs' lawyer, Agnifilio, states, it's a different relationship. These are professionals that are only going to be in his life for 8 months. It's a high-profile case. He's been in jail 66 days without a laptop. He only got a few hours ago. What is unique here is to have waited 9 weeks to get a laptop in the MDC. Judge Subramanian states, the solution is for you to come to me. We can call these hearings, which get things done. My. So he said, had you came to me, then, he probably would have got the laptop sooner. That's how you resolve things here. You go through the judge. Agnifilio states, I have a whole presentation ready about the tape, but if you have got enough, I can save everyone 15 minutes. Judge Subramanian says, I have reviewed it. I watched your tape, okay? Who is here from pretrial services? Pretrial services. He wants to know from pretrial services are the bond conditions that the defense put up sufficient? Are the bond conditions sufficient enough for you? Pretrial services stand up and states, we maintain the conditions are insufficient. So pretrial services saying that the bond still does not satisfy the state. The judge goes on to say, have there been other cases with private guards? Pretrial services states, not that I'm aware of. This is unusual that they're even suggesting something like this. And then again, we went over this, but they go on to how he continued to contact witnesses, intimidate witnesses, and try to obstruct justice, and also how Mark Agnifilio tried to cover or possibly assisted him with these criminal activities. My. In closing, again, the judge adjourned and requested letters from both parties, from the defense and the prosecution, with the ideal bond requirements, with their ideal bond requirements and stipulations. Like this video, like this video, like this video. The billionaire, make it make sense, Mark Aragraphobia, my. May as we leave him in and let him continue to do him. If they allow that, they may as well say they're taking money. My. Crown family, we've been here nearly 2 hours. Remember to like this video and support this video. The number of the evening is 15. We got Cash App, Super Chat, Venmo, Zelle, Crypto, PayPal, however you want to do it. Remember to hop out of those bushes and support the show. Support. We got Cash App, Super Chat, Venmo, Zelle, Crypto, PayPal, however you want to do it. Yes, it did. Like this video, and remember to support the show. We can't do it without you. Number of the day is 15. The number of the day is 15. Yes, it did. Diddy in court today blowing kisses at his family, hugging everybody, win, happy to be out them cuffs. Like, if you don't go sit your goofy ass down somewhere, win. Nobody want a hug from you, diddler. My. I know that's right. Thank you for your use. Oh, you need the PayPal? Can somebody put the PayPal in the chat? The PayPal is actually linked right there. You see the PayPal link, friend? It's right there. It's right there. It's right there. And for the girls in the back waiting for us to start the 5 on the challenge, let's go ahead and start it right now. Let's go ahead and start it right now, win. And let's see if we can get 5 people to hop out of the bushes and put 5 on it. Yes, it did. Before we head off to our next show, because we got plenty of shows to do on today. Remember to drop those trophies in the chat. If you enjoyed the show on today, drop those trophies, drop those trophies. There's a lot more where that came from. Drop those trophies in the chat. Remember to support. We love to acknowledge our supporters. You guys are the backbone of this content, win. We can't do it without you, win. We can't do it without you. Yes, it did. Anybody got 5 on it that official Kingpin can keep? And the number of the day is 15. It's up and it's stuck here in the home of the lituation. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Oh, let me see what's going on. Let's see what's going on. Let's see if anybody didn't picked it up yet. We ain't. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, I'm the first to report on it, win. Is that what that were? See if anybody else got the tier. See if anybody else got the tier. Thank you, friend. Shout out to Deneen. You guys all follow my friend Deneen over there to support feature and support the show. It's up and it's stuck here in the home of the lituation. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, on period. Yay, so where my trophies at? Where my trophies at? It's up and it's stuck. The show was lit on today. Remember to support. My. Nobody got the tier like the king. Nobody got the tier like the king, win. What that were? Girl, they waiting on the receipts. They waiting on the receipts. They waiting on my receipts. Is that what that were? Is that what that were? They better gather in close.
Prosecutors are urging a federal judge to reject the latest bail request from Sean Diddy Combs. They say the music mogul is trying to influence witnesses ahead of his upcoming sex trafficking trial. In a court filing overnight, prosecutors said Combs, in recorded jail calls, asked family members to reach out to potential witnesses, including some of the alleged victims. You guys all follow my friend Angie over there to support feature and support the show. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. I seen a few other crowns in the chat. I mean, I seen a few other trophies in the chat with. Okay, period. If you drop those trophies and you forgot to run over there to the support feature, remember to run over there to the support feature and support the show. Don't be dusty. Don't be dusty. Don't be weird. Don't be dropping trophies and then not, not sending the support win. Okay, on period. Yes, it did. This is an interactive segment of your day, win. Don't mess up the live being weird. Okay, on period. Don't mess up the live being weird. New York prosecutors are to reach out to potential witnesses, including some of the alleged victims. They argue it can be inferred from his behavior that Combs is trying to blackmail witnesses into silence or into testimony in his favor. Combs pleaded not guilty in September to charges that he coerced and abused women for years. Ooh! My. Like this video, like this video, like this video wins. Yeah, see the girls, they're not reporting the tea yet. They're not reporting the tea yet. They're not reporting the tea yet. They reporting to be released. The lies. They reporting he to be released. He's not getting released. Not on today. My P. Diddy judge considering letting the mogul. He definitely considering letting him out. That's what it sounds like to me. It definitely sounds like that to me. He wants to, make sure that, he gets these stipulations right. But ultimately, it does sound like Diddy will be getting out on some sort of bond sometime next week if, the prosecution and the defense can agree. Back to Law and Crime special coverage of the Sean Diddy.
I know that's right. Thank you for you. Shout out to everybody dropping those trophies. Yes, I did. I love y'all. Janine, everyone. Like this video, Remember to support. We got Cash App, Super Chat, Venmo, Zelle, Crypto, PayPal. We cannot do it without you. We cannot do it without you. You guys are the backbone of this platform. Hop out of the bush, just weird. We got a few minutes left of the show. Remember to support. It's up and it's stuck. The official campaign is always bringing you guys the latest content on us. Let's go.
Right now,
my
this is
lunch
a live
time.
look at the federal
I'm
courthouse
about to
in
go to
downtown
lunch.
New
I'll be
York,
back.
where the issue
I'll
of
be back.
Sean
It's my
Combs'
lunch
bail
time.
is being discussed. Now, of course,
We'll be
Leslie,
back
you
live
know
shortly.
that has been denied multiple times by other judges, but this is the first time the current judge overseeing this case, Judge Arun Subramanian, is actually deciding this issue. And we're seeing back and forth between the prosecution and the defense on this. I say seeing, there are no cameras in that courtroom. Our very own Elizabeth Milner is inside that courtroom. She's going to come out a little bit later, tell us what...
We got our own people in the court. We got our own people in the court. We got our own people.
She saw, what she heard, but what we are doing right now is providing you live, real-time updates about what is happening in that courtroom. There is reporting coming back, so I want to get into it right now. Really interesting about what's happening. Let me bring in criminal defense attorneys Brian McMonigal and Bradford Cohen, attorneys to the stars. Great to have you, gentlemen. So let me
Y'all
tell
late.
you about
Y'all
what's
late.
happening
We
right
already
now.
did that.
It's the motion.
We did that already. Y'all late. Like this video, like this video, like this video. Like this video, like this video, like this video. And remember to support the show. It's lit. Shout out to everybody watching worldwide. Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, YouTube. It's lit. Whenever you get through. Period. Period. All the support features are in the chat for the girls that would like to support the show. Now, I want to see this person come out the courtroom. I really don't want to hear from these attorneys. Did these people ever come out the courtroom to explain what happened when? Then you say you had somebody in the court. These hoes ain't never came out.
Sean Combs' attorney, Alexandra Shapiro, is having a back and forth with Judge Subramanian. I'm going to read everybody the back and forth. So first, defense attorney Shapiro says, we cited the Trump case. Defendants have greater rights to speak than their lawyers. An Instagram post, as well as I don't know if I can. And then the judge says his communications from the MDC, the Metropolitan Detention Center. Shapiro says he says the prosecution is motivated by racism. So let me just be clear about this. There's a discussion about what is he saying, maybe on telephone calls to other people while he's been locked up at the MDC. The other question is, was he orchestrating a social media campaign using his family to post things online that might potentially influence a jury? So keeping that in mind. Ms. Shapiro, again, Sean Combs' lawyer, says, this is covered by the First Amendment.
Like this video, like this video, like this video, win, and remember to support the show. We didn't went over this. We done went over this, win. This old news. This old news, win. You heard it here first. You heard it here first. No bail, no bail, no bail. At least not today. Diddy will remain in jail. Yes, it did. Diddy will remain in jail, but it does appear as though it's the judge, Judge Subramanian, is trying to let him free. How do you guys feel about that? Let me know it in the chat. Let me know it in the chat. Yes, decision expected next week. Oh, it's coming in. It's the news starting to come in. Yeah, come on in. Come on in. I was first, though. I was first. I was first.
Honey boo.
I was first. I don't care what you said. I was first. Y'all heard it here first. Like this video, and remember to support. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Ooh. What that word?
So let's get right to this Bell decision. This hearing seems a little bit different than the other previous ones. Why is that?
Well, this was a little bit different because you have a new judge, and I mean a new judge in two ways. This judge is new to the case, and he is also relatively new to the bench. So he is definitely taking a look at this piece by piece and really looking at it from a historical perspective. He is also looking at it from the perspective of what happened when the feds raided the Diddy cell last week, which did not go over very well at all with this judge. So that is really something that is really tipping the court's, the judge in the defense's favor. So we're looking at that, and so that is definitely something that is giving the judge some food for thought in this instance.
Yeah, this hearing lasted a lot longer than many of the others, which makes you wonder what is going to happen. So what is, in your opinion, are some of the strongest points that the defense actually made?
Well, we're looking at the issue of Combs, but when he is behind bars, is that affecting his ability to get a free trial, a fair trial? And so you're looking at the restrictions that he has, that all of his cell phone calls are monitored, all of his visits are monitored, and so he doesn't have a lot of leeway really in which to really participate in his trial. And so that's a big issue that is really really affecting the judges, if the judge is going to take into consideration when rendering his decision. And also you have, again, the fact that, that they are really pushing back on the fact that the raid, those notes in the raid, some of those were marked illegal. Now, there is an issue of whether that was marked after
after by the defense or before by the defense, but either way, it did not sit well with the judge. So the defense is really playing up that issue. And
you mentioned the raid of Diddy's cell several times. I know the prosecution is arguing he potentially could be obstructing justice from inside his jail. Now, if he's released out on bail, I mean, could there be another issue there with also doing the same?
Well, you know, they are offering a lot of monitoring. They're offering to have someone upstairs and two people upstairs and one person downstairs. That he would not have cell phones in his apartment, et cetera, et cetera. So then, you know, and then on the other side, you have the issue that, well, maybe since the security is being paid for by Sean Diddy Combs' side, that there might be some kind of ability to, you know, try and sway his decision in terms of, well, slipping him money. But the issue is that this is the biggest thing that we're looking at. If he is granted bail and he makes one slip, he goes right back into detention, and that is going to be something that is going to be used very detrimentally at his trial. So if he is released, we are looking at him to be on his very best.
But don't you think he knows that? Don't you think he knows that? He knows that if they let him out, this is his final chance to go. And if he don't, it's a wrap, because they're not going to give him another shot to flee.
Behavior. And so that is something that the defense is also really playing up as well.
Yeah, something that'll give the judge food for thought over the next few days. Indeed. Lisa Bonner joining us. Thank you for the analysis.
I already gave them an analysis. I already told the girls that. Win. You heard it here first in the home of the Lituation Win. I love you guys with the love of Jesus. Thank you so much for pulling up, supporting the show, liking the video, interacting in the chat. Win, subscribing to the show. Win. Okay, on period. Leave it to the official King Pain to bring some clarity to a situation. Win. Okay, on period. No bond. At least not today. Until next time, Crown family, I love you all. And I'll see you guys on the next show. Make sure that you guys are subscribed with all your notifications turned on.